Hey friends, welcome back to the 12 Days of Christmas and 12 Days of Christmas scrap lifts. I am playing along with both all in one video. And the scrap lift we are working with today is this one. It's really cute. They went super heavy on photos, which is awesome. But the funny thing is I have no photos for this one. I will, we just haven't done much for Christmas yet. And they did a lot of stitching, and unless I have some stitching rub-ons on my desk, that's not going to happen. So I will work around something with that. It's kind of a messy stitching, so maybe I'll just do some messy lines with that. Title on the top, a little bit of journaling right here, and just one little piece of decoration, and a really cute wonky scallop on the bottom is what they have. So I was looking through my papers. I don't have a ton of 12 by 12s left in this Pinkfresh. I have this one, which I love because so many of the papers in this collection are super patterned. I have this one, which is red, white, and blue, which is the back side of this that I will be using. I have this one, which is a great cut apart sheet with all these great icons because I'm running a little low on die cuts. And then I have this one right here, which I used in my last video, that is peachy on the other side. And quite frankly, I don't really dig the peach. So that's what I have left for that. I should keep this around with the idea for die cuts if I need it. So I'll put that at the top of my desk up there. Now, the other stuff I have in this collection, because I'm trying to use a bunch of this Pinkfresh collection up, is I have a ton of the cardstock stickers left. So maybe, you know what? I'm going to hide this for myself for right now. And I'm going to see if I can kill off a little bit more of these because I might need that 12 by 12 sheet. Now, I do have some of these wood buttons, and these are from the Holiday Wishes collection by Pinkfresh, but I might be able to work them in. This color here in this, do you see the little snowflake? Let me make sure it goes in. This is really close to this background. Now this baby blue color isn't, because this is a lot more of a periwinkle. So I have that as an option. And then for the die cuts, I seriously just have this one piece that reads Festive Moments, and then this piece that reads Christmas Eve, and that is it for die cuts. So, and do I have, is this peach? You know, I might be able to get Festive Moments in there. I don't know if this is going to be a Christmas Eve layout yet or not. We just have to kind of work through it and see where we go. So what my plan is to have this be my background. I am going to detail cut out a bunch of these really cute frames. And I'm probably going to detail cut out around the holly and stuff because I like that. And I'm going to make a grid out of it that way. I thought that would be really fun. And then what I think I better do is grab a piece of black cardstock out and decide what size photo I'm going to do. And I probably will do like a 4 by 4 photo. So this will be 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, which means I'll be bringing in some black, but I love to bring in black. And then maybe I can also get myself to be able to use this rubbery wreath and this fa la la piece. If I do that, ooh, maybe I can use all of these. And these are by oh gosh, Felicity Jane, and I wanted to get them used up while I work through the goodies in my kit. I try to work from a kit, even if I am like just doing a bunch of Christmas layouts or whatever, and put them in my handy dandy IKEA container, because I find that if I work from a smaller set of supplies from what's in, you know, the giant stash, I use a lot more. It's just how it is. Kind of a weird, funky thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start detail cutting these because it's going to take me a minute. And let's see. So I have those to detail cut. I have to decide, do I want to put my photo on this and have it a lot less harsh? Okay, yes. All right, I'm going to do that. Wait, but I want to bring in black. This is back. Maybe I will double mat it like that. Or should I double mat it like that so it's more dramatic? Okay, I'll do that. All right. I'm going to cut all this out. I'm going to make a grid. I'm going to get it on there, and I'll be back when I have more traction. All right, my friends, I went ahead and did my grid. And these rubbery pieces are not on here yet. I just knew that I really, really wanted to use them. So I went ahead and kind of found placement. Now we have to pick out a title. I also know that when I do a grid, I like to treat every one of these squares like a little tiny layout. I don't know. I find it to be so fun. All right, so holiday vibes. I don't like the green on this teal. Just don't like that. The magic might be kind of awesome to put up top here because I have two of the deep yellow on the bottom. Let's see. And we talked about the green can't work. Twinkle is cute because I could have something about the light show we have downtown or our tree. This blue is off from the blue that I'm using. Cozy doesn't work. Maybe Twinkle. Why? Because it's kind of dramatic and I like that big old dramatic title. So I'm going to have to use liquid adhesive because you know how that goes. But I think I'll have it rest right there on the black. So let me get a little bit of adhesive. I have the dot still in the packaging, so don't worry, that will happen. But if I can get that title down, ooh, before I get the title down, oh, I'm glad I thought about that. I wanted to do a really rough, non-tidy, imperfect, because it won't be perfect, so why try to make it perfect, set of squares around, or pretty much a big old square around it. Remember, the scrap lift had this really great stitching. See, I'll bring it up really nice and close. It had this really great stitching. Yeah, I'm not doing that. My sewing machine is actually still downstairs in my former craft room, which, yes, I could bring it up, but I'm not going to do that. And this is going to bring in just a little bit more fun black. See, that's what I mean by like absolutely imperfect, not worrying about it, not going to be too precious about it. And I'm probably going to do a few of those lines because anytime I've ever tried to do anything perfectly, it says no. And who am I to argue when it knows its own mind? Okay, so I told you I was going to do probably, knowing me, I'll do 3 lines, but so I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to get the Twinkle attached down, and then I'm going to go ahead and I think next I'm going to attack my little wood buttons. That would be fun to commit to getting those used up. Think about it, getting 2 packages used up on one layout. Like, the excitement is palpable over here. You know, like, and palpable meaning like I'm the only one excited over here. Like, seriously, my dog is snoring along behind me. And my other dog is sleeping on the living room couch. So, but that's all right. I can have excitement all by myself in my craft room talking to you all. And those of you who said you answer me, I think that is so awesome because A, it makes me seem a little bit less crazy. But B, I do the same thing when I'm watching scrapbooking videos or grocery haul videos or whatever. You know, I just chat along with everybody. So let's get this on here like so, like so, like so. Twinkle's nice and easy because it kind of works for anything for the holidays. Let's go ahead and put that down. And then I also got to find my little polka dot that goes on top of the eye. It helps to just do a little accentuating. Now in this handy dandy Pinkfresh set of words, there's also some puffies that will work. I can bring in this really great turquoisey color. Here is a star in that same yellow, and the turquoise color is great because my papers don't have the turquoise on it. And I'd like to get 3. And see, that blue is just not working. So I have to go with another yellow or nothing. Yeah, it's a yellow or nothing. How do we feel about that? We're just going to survive with the 2. Okay, so I can put those away. Now, here's a question for you guys. You know, those of you who answer. When you guys scrapbook, you're scrapbooking along, you're in a crop, you're doing whatever. Do you clean up between layouts? Or do you just let the mess pile and things happen how they happen and you go from there? I saw that on, I read that question recently on a Facebook, you know, question thing. And I was like, well, this is going to be interesting because I have seen people's scrap rooms after a crop and it looks literally like an explosion. You're like, what happened there? And because I am one of those weirdos, and I understand that clean up between every layout. Like even if I'm using the same Pinkfresh collection, I will put it all back in my handy dandy container. And, oh, that's kind of cute. Does it matter? No, I like it right there. I will put everything back in my container and start over, like starting fresh every time. Ooh, guys, on my desk, I have a Pinkfresh star from some other collection. I think it was a boy collection. Okay, I'm going to keep that handy. Look at the color match. It's from a different collection, but it was just on my desk from when I was making kits on another video recently. All right, so I would like them spread out if possible, but I also need to be able to get some different goodies on different things. So I have it there, I have it there. So in theory, I would want it over here by them. So where else would I want my cute little Christmas tree? I could do 2 Christmas trees in one and be like super fancy. Should I do that? Or I could do a cute little, see, I don't want them all on the same side. That just starts getting a little bit weird and irritating for me. Okay, so I think they're gonna slightly cover up the poinsettia. You can see the green behind it, and look at, when I take the epoxy off, I don't end up using the button, but I will keep using these little foamy pieces that come beneath the buttons. I just think that they have way too much dimension all at the same time on my layouts. Not on yours, but on mine. Okay, so let me go ahead and decorate the rest of these little squares. You saw my little black doodle hoppery thing I did around there because, you know, brought in some black. Oh, to bring in yet a little bit more black too. In this little kit I'm using, I have these Tim Holtz Ideology Holiday Talk. So I'll get some like kind of generic-y twinkly words put on there as well. So in a couple of the squares, and I'll probably use some labels and pop them on top. All right, be back in a jiff. Hey friends, so I have the grid part of the grid done. So the grid is done. I've done little tiny layouts on each of them. I'm going to leave this open for some journaling, maybe a little journaling here. I tried to make sure that we had lots of dimension and different textures. We have rubber words, there's wood, epoxy. These little gifts right here, I had them all detail cut out from a previous layout, and those were my leftovers, so I thought I'd do little stacks of gifts in a couple places. There's more gifts here, so that's fun. Is there anything else to show you? Oh, and I did just pop that up on a little bit of, I can come in just a little bit. There we go. On a little bit of this leftover foam stuff. I told you I use that stuff. So everything popped up. I used these little foam bits because why not, right? So now I think we'll go ahead. Do I do gems? Do I do sequins? What do I do? All right, so this is my like gems and sequins area, or adhesive sequins, and I don't have a ton of adhesive sequins. So do I have any in here? Or are these all gems right now? Are these all gems right now? These might be all my gems. Let me see if I can find some sequins. I'm feeling slightly sequiny, but not like sequiny enough to go and, you know, get the kind I have to glue on myself. If that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. All right, so look at this nice blingy red one. And I think these are the ones that you can pick up at Joann's. They're that, oh gosh, what brand? They're the Park Lane brand. And I got, knowing me, on clearance. Oh, and I also went ahead and added this red washi tape in a few spots. It just reads ho, ho, ho over and over. And it's a nice, simple, it's a really great Christmassy washi tape because it repeats, it's not distracting, and there's wordy bits, and I love wordy bits. Okay, I have that. Now, is there any place, maybe I can I get a big one on top here? Oh, that looks cute on top of the pile of gifts. Fun. I really like that. And I have a star on the top of that pile of gifts. Let me get one of these red pieces on one of these. So I like that and that. Now I like that so much, having that on top of that one. I might go ahead and put another one. Oh, and I put these Tim Holtz words in a few places as well. I know I needed something inside that wreath, so I like the happy holidays on that one. Okay, let's see. So I have the red sequins. My green sequins are just off. They're not going to work. Now, I did use on a different layout recently these, gosh, I mean, these were a hand-me-down too. These are by Colorbach. I don't even know if that company is still in business, and I guess it's a baby line. They're little metal pieces, but they have adhesive on the back. And they're so easy to use and sprinkle around on things because, you know, they're just white. And watch me have like the biggest struggle ever now. Okay, I like one on there. And I had just opened them, and I mean, they just match everything. What are you gonna do? Let's see. I don't want one in the same spot, so I kind of slightly stick one under there for interest. Let's get one. I have nowhere I can really put it here, but I can put it on the side there because, you know, I get to do what I want. Nobody is really going to care either way. Okay, so I got some of those on. And, okay, I can't use the green. I think I have some green gems, though. Because the rest of these are like pearls and sequins. See, I mean, that's a gorgeous one, but yeah, just not going to match. Just not going to. All right, so that is so green. The problem is I have all these different things, and this matches, but that doesn't match. And this is almost the same green, but that has like a little bit more blue in it. And this is just a little bit more to the vibe of like this guy right here. So I used all the gems, which I'm glad about, but now I don't have any when I want them. I have these itty bitty little gems I have not used. So I'm gonna put it in the middle of that gift where it ties, because that's kind of fun. Why not? So I have a feeling I'll be doing that on these because for me, that kind of thing's fun. So that's really it for this layout. Now I will have photos to put on it as soon as we do something a little bit more holiday-esque. We just haven't really been doing that. No. Now the ones that are popped up, I don't really want to put any extra dimension on there, or do I? Oh gosh, I do. I want to put little blingies in the middle of all. All right, so it's going to be even more dimensional. Oh my goodness. That's all right. It's just so cute. Look at how cute it looks, like right where that little knot is. He's so cute. So I'm getting a little bit of my blingy bits, which I like here and there wherever I have these gifts. And that is fun. So gift, did I do all the gifts, guys? Okay, so we've got some gems, we've got some sequins, and I am going to call that done. I like it. I think it is fun. Now, let's look really quickly at the scrap lift. Now, clearly I was inspired by the grid. Then I used the sewing lines for inspiration just to do some messy kind of, I don't know, like outline with it, right? Now I love that they got so many photos on there because you know when you're taking pictures of Christmas and like you're opening gifts, they tend to be repetitive. So it's a great idea for that. I did not get the piece here or here. Oh gosh, sorry. Here or here, but that's all right. And I did put my title up top. So inspired by, but not an exact dupe, apparently. All right, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will go ahead and put the links of the other creators who are playing along with these hops. And yeah, you can go check out what they're doing because clearly theirs will be a lot closer to the scrap lift than mine will. I just kind of veered off, but I was super inspired and I think that's awesome. And remember, I will get a photo on here as soon as I have one that works for this. All right, that's it. Bye, friends.